Hey, good afternoon. I am here to teach you today about how to do a formule or add a formula to a sheet. So you have your data sheet um, that has your students, and at the very least, it has students, pronouns, and emails in it. And then if you go along, you have some data in it to send off. So you're going to come up here to add-ons and click get add-on. And then you're going to wait. And you're going to search for Mule, F-O-R, for mule, like a mule. Just kidding. Mule is actually how it's spelled. Never trust a math teacher and their spelling. So Mule, and then you're going to click that, and you're going to go ahead and install. So continue. Dun-dun-dun. I'm doing this on nobody steal my personal email. Okay. And so now you're done. So now when you go back up here to add on, you can see that you have the formula is a choice for you to do. So we're going to go over here to setup, choose source data, and set merge type. So the really nice thing about formula, so I'm going to select my sheet. My sheet is called sheet 1. So if you had more than one sheet in this spreadsheet, you would, and you wanted it to pull from a different sheet, then you would select the sheet that it's called. So the templates, this template is going to be called my test template. And I am going to set it for rows. So I don't know if you noticed, but I have a row that is called, or I have a column that's called mail to parents. So whatever your column is called, right? Mail, whatever you want it to be. I'm going to select that column, and then it's going to be equal to, for me, I write yes. You can set up more than one template if you want to, and maybe just start with one. But if you wanted to, you could set up more than one template, and then you could have different words that trigger different messages. But if this is your first time, let's just start with one. So save template settings. Ba-dunk-chunk. If you want to talk about that, if you want to talk about more than one template, then let's do that individually. And then we're going to hit next, edit templates. Okay, and so here we are at what your email template is. So required is 2. So I'm going to go over here to 2. This is a list of all of the column names is a list. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to start with student email. So student email, parent email 2. Oh, goodness. I'm going to delete this. The reason that I'm going to put them in this order is because if you don't have something in the parent email 2 column and it's first, it doesn't always, sometimes it errors out. So that's why if you make sure that your columns that are filled go first, then you won't error out. I'm also going to put spaces in between those so that it's not all like one long thing. And then CC. So personally, I always CC myself so that I get a copy of everything. Then I have a folder. I put them all in the folder. Sometimes I look at them, sometimes I don't, but that way I know that they went out. Like it's a weird control thing for me. You do not have to do that. But then reply to single email, I also do my own, so that if they reply to, I know it's going to come to my work email, right? So my subject today can be test email. And then my body, hello. Then you can do student name, and then it pops up. You want to delete this. I mean, maybe you don't. In some cases, you don't actually need to delete that. But what you want for it to populate is you want the 2 brackets on either side and then whatever the row is called. Okay, so I am writing this to you to tell you your, anyway, I was going to use a pronoun. We'll just make it sound super weird. It's fine. It'll show you at least what it's going to do, right? To show you, to tell, them, maybe. You got to figure out which one of your pronouns is which pronoun. That his progress is, and then I'm going to pick a percent. So I'm going to go to week 4%. Week 4%. And I'm just going to copy and paste this. Pronoun 2. Grade is, and then we'll go down to week 4 grade and delete this. Percent. Okay? If you have any questions, please reach out. Miss Daily Wall. Okay, so there you go. There's my body. I've got all my brackets. I've got all my things. So I'm going to hit save and preview. So what happens, right, when I hit save and preview is it to all of the places. What did happen? Oh, row 1 didn't have, I guess row 1 doesn't have percents in. Oh, for week, because they hadn't started. Anyway, so look, there you go. You're like, oh, they don't have a percent. Okay, I know that there's something missing there because that's blank. Row 2. Okay, that worked out, except my name is wrong, right? What I put as my first name. Okay, so I need to go back. So now I'm going to click edit and I'm going to go back and I'm going to go, oh, well, no kidding. I put student email when what I needed was first name. And then, except you should spell first correctly. First name. And then I'm going to save and preview. Oh, good. That goes to George for row 2. Okay, and that goes to Thomas. But, oh, look, Richard still, he didn't have a percent the first one. So I need to go back and I need to take yes out because then I'm just sending him an email. So you don't have to go, like, once you get the hang of it, you don't have to go through all of them, right? If you've got 50 things, you don't really want to walk through all of them. But that gives you a thing, and then you hit save and send, and this is going to be weird. I hope nobody has emails that are those emails because I just made them up. I know, I'm crunching on 10 minutes. I promise. I'm going to be done in just a second, and you can tell me. Maybe I'm going to be done in just a second. Maybe it won't work because they're all going to error out because all of the emails are fake. It could happen. I don't actually know. we're going to stop and we're going to wait and see. I recommend doing a test. In fact, maybe I'll go back and I'll put in like my work email. That's what I'm going to do. But this gives you the setup. Try this, at least get to this point. If you have any questions, let me know.